Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And we have more to add today in regards to Eminem stats that sent Twitter on damage control after one of the top hip-hop bloggers on the platform revealed Eminem's Spotify stats. And up to this point, reactions keep pouring in as people are still trying to make excuses for why Eminem outstreamed some of the most talked about hip-hop artists in 2020. And we'll be focusing on one area that hasn't been talked about enough on social media in this video, and also an anomaly in Spotify's top artists list. As we dive in, if you enjoy content like this, hit the like button, and to stay up to date, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. So from the previous video I did, it's safe to say that I wasn't the only one that found the excuses funny in regards to why Eminem remains so successful. And here's a highlight from a subscriber under the previous video. Not liking Eminem's music is one thing, and that's totally fine. To outright deny the commercial success the man has when the numbers are apparent, it's laughable. But here's one that wasn't talked about enough. From Eminem's stats, you can see that he racked up 321.9 million listening hours on the platform in 2020, and we'll be exploring how this compares to other top artists of 2020, and I'll get to the anomaly in a bit. But first, although Eminem ranked as the 13th most streamed artist of Spotify in 2020, in terms of how much time fans spent listening to Eminem's music, it topped even those that earned more streams than him, at least those that have had their stats revealed so far. And that includes every hip-hop artist we've seen. For instance, here's an example. Juice WRLD topped 5.9 billion streams, the highest whose stats has been revealed so far, and as you can see, fans spent 289 million hours listening to him compared to Eminem's 321.9 million. And just so you know, Juice was the second best in terms of listening hours so far for artists revealed, with more listening hours than Billie Eilish, Travis Scott, and pretty much everyone we've seen revealed. So as it stands, we are yet to see any artist across all genres that has been revealed that tops Eminem in this category. And here's a fact to shed some more light on what's going on. In the streaming era of music, holding the attention of listeners for a longer time is no easy task, as people have so many more options right now just a few clicks away. Furthermore, songs are getting shorter than ever, and this is not random, but a ploy to encourage repeat streams and generate more revenue for the artist. As platforms like Spotify, for instance, count a stream after just 30 seconds is played. But when it comes to Eminem, in his top 10 right now on Spotify, there's only one song that is under 4 minutes long. So his top songs are not exactly quote-unquote streaming friendly by today's standards, but it's no problemo, as people don't mind listening to these longer hit songs since it's Eminem. Stan and Rap God top 6 minutes and are in the top 10 right now, making Eminem the exception. You can't say the same for other top artists. And before we touch on the anomaly that got me raising my eyebrows at Spotify, some people try to explain why Twitter was so heated up in regards to Eminem's stats on Spotify under a popular thread. Here's one. Hip-hop Twitter is just a mini echo chamber of hate against M, and you'd think he isn't adored by millions worldwide with the way cats talk about him on here. People just try to be edgy on here daily with their ridiculous takes. Go out on the streets and see how many people think M is the GOAT, and another user hits the nail at the sweet spot. Jealousy is the reason the man is hated. He's the GOAT for real. Haters talk trash on social media, but secretly they adore him. And all the way from South Africa. I'm from Africa. Let me tell some African Americans, we love Eminem's music because of his pen game and work ethics. We know the media write whatever they want about M, and some just rubbed it in. King of longevity, whether you hate him or not, no one is doing those numbers this late into their career. Now, according to Spotify's playlist of the top artists of 2020, something I noticed thanks to a subscriber states, Ariana Grande is in 11th position, according to you, but she has 4 billion streams, which is less than M. Correction, it's not according to me, but according to Spotify's own list. And unless I state otherwise, any data I show in my videos aren't by me. But other than that, the user is correct about Ariana Grande and Eminem, as she also has less streams than Justin Bieber, who had 4.3 billion streams compared to Ariana Grande. Yet she ranks higher according to Spotify's official list, which makes me suspect that either Spotify was projecting that she'll end 2020 with more streams than Eminem and Justin, projections for the 31st of December, or maybe they didn't want Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish to be lonely at the top. Either way, it doesn't add up, So far, we've seen both Eminem and Justin have more streams and listening hours than her. But as usual, I'll throw this one over to you guys. What do you think of the topics covered today? Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.